Okay, we just picked up Angel from school. We're gonna take the pre-workout real quick. We brought, I think we're trying out the tropical punch from Hyde. So I kind of just switched over. No particular reason, just to kind of try out this flavor. Again, it was pretty good last time. It wasn't too bad, so just kind of went with it again. This one's a 1 scooper though, so we did a double scoop, so it's like double the dose. So I think it's like 4 grams of beta alanine, and then this one doesn't have creatine. The other one, the blueberry that we get, does have creatine. This one doesn't. All right, I think this one's a more of a. I think it's more. It has more stimulus. I'm not sure, to be honest. But let's take this. Nice. Okay. That was pretty good. Let's go ahead and now drive over to the gym. So today we're doing some back. No, not back. Sorry. Some chest. We're gonna start out with some incline. So we're gonna do most likely some dumbbell press, and then we're gonna move on to some type of like another kind of incline, but hopefully we get to do the cables today just because we really like those. And then if the stars align, we get to also do those cable flights that we really like. That is also kind of it's kind of set at an incline, but you work a little bit more of your lower chest. Worst case scenario, we do that one isolation machine that we like, and then we do some pec deck after dumbbell. Worst case scenario, but we'll see what's open. Right now we're going at a decent time. It's around like almost 4:30, so it's not too bad. I think people start rolling in around like 5:30. Yeah, so yesterday I told Angel to count the days, and it was actually day 23. Yesterday was day 23, today's day 24, and so we're at day 24 of the cut. Things have been pretty good. I just saw this YouTube video. I forget the name of the YouTuber who is going over kind of just like the truths about cutting and getting super lean and stuff. And it was an interesting watch. To watch, I was kind of showing Jasmine too. I was like, okay, this is kind of how it feels a little bit when you start going on a diet and stuff like that. So we're kind of watching that earlier today, which was an interesting watch for sure. Interesting. I did agree with some of the stuff it was talking about and stuff. And maybe I'll mention it again if I remember the name of the channel. I just completely forgot. It came up on my feed, and I decided to watch it. But we're going to mess around a little bit with the camera today. We're gonna try this one spot that we really like, actually, outside of the gym, to do a pose down for chest and triceps. So we'll see how that goes. My tripod from yesterday actually broke, the one that I typically use. So we're gonna have to go back to an old tripod that's actually, I feel like it's better. It's way more stable. So I'm thinking that even though the other tripod broke on me, we still have a replacement. So things worked out. It wasn't too tragic. Worst case scenario, I'll have to order something from like Amazon or something that would come in, that would have came in overnight or something. And that was the last thing I was trying to do, to be honest, just because things are like maybe like $30, and I'm not trying to drop another $30 on something. All right, so we took the pre earlier, so we're like around 20 minutes, 15 minutes away from the gym. We're gonna probably I'm thinking we're most likely gonna do a push down again, and then we're gonna move on to a single arm tricep extension, and then most likely overhead. I'm thinking I'm gonna do the overhead, the single hand overhead that I did last time on my last video, because I thought that one was really good, and I felt it. And I'm gonna show Angel today. I think he's done it before, but I think maybe we're gonna incorporate it today just because it was like really good, and I felt it throughout the whole movement. So it was pretty good. It was pretty good. So we're gonna try that out today for sure, just because I'm pretty sure we're gonna have access to a cable machine. I hope. Watch me jinx it. I've been thinking about maybe at some point, once we feel a little bit more comfortable with the camera and everything, we can start visiting other gyms and kind of doing a little bit of review for everyone for Bay Area gyms, just so you guys can kind of see what some of those gyms can look like, get a little bit of an idea and stuff. Because it's really hard for me sometimes to find reviews on gyms out here. For some reason, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I haven't found too many really, really good gyms outside of the one that we have now. I think this one has been pretty awesome. I mean, I'm not saying that you need like a crazy setup or whatever, but you know, it'd be nice if you're how do you call it? It'd be nice to have some nice equipment, you know, here and there, or to at least have access, at least have that option. You know, if you don't even have the option at all, you kind of miss out, right? If you have that option, then you kind of decide for yourself whether you want to make that extra, you want to cough up a little bit extra money for a little bit more upgraded equipment. But it really comes down to you. It really comes down to you. I'm thinking this upcoming month, we're going to reevaluate our calories. So we're going to maybe just drop down probably like 100 calories, go from 2,400 to 2,300, which is not too bad. I'm thinking that I'm most likely going to pull from carbs a little bit. Right now my carbs are pretty decent. I'm sitting at around, usually when I end the day, I think the average was around like 260 to 280 was typically what I was doing, but I was never doing above 300 because I also wanted to include some fat in there. But most likely for my macros, what I'm going to be cutting is some of the carbs in my system, which, you know, I'm gonna feel that. I'm gonna feel that a little bit. I'm gonna be feeling my body's gonna be feeling that the low amount of carbs to fuel me during my workout. So we'll see. But I'm staying hopeful. I'm thinking because we're taking it pretty gradual, it'll work out. So I'm excited. But like I mentioned, we're going to probably evaluate at some point in the next few weeks, and then so we're about to get to the gym. We're gonna find some parking, get down, find whatever machine we becomes available, either a dumbbell press or an isolation machine. We'll see. Okay. Let's do our first workout for chest, which is gonna be these inclines for, I'm thinking, a solid 6 to 8. We're gonna try to go as many as we can, just try to go as hard as we can, and then probably stay here for 3, and then move on to some type of isolation. We'll see what's open. Another.
Okay. Okay. So, for that one, appreciate you. First one we got help from Angel. For the last one, which is pretty good. So we hit it for 6. Thinking on the next one, we're gonna drop down to 70, and then hit that from. I'm thinking 6 to 8. We'll see. We'll see what's good. But Angel's gonna go next. He's probably gonna be doing like 85s or 90s. We'll see. Let's do our second set. We drop down from 75s to 70s, just to make sure we get a solid 7 to 8. Yeah, just go as hard as we can. I'm for sure trying to get 8. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. All right, let's do it.
There's not enough wood plates.
Come on. Come on.
I mean, how fun is it taking when you guys do around the doors? I'll do that.
All right. Come on. Good. Nice. Okay. So we're gonna do one more. We're probably gonna stick to the 70s. Hit it from 6 to 8. Try to go as hard as we can. And then I'm thinking we're gonna move to the thigh isolation machine for upper chest next. Hopefully we can get the cables. Are you done? Are you done? Do you want to grab the cables?
Wait, John Holmberg.
It's like that time I just know I there.
Yeah, get some good sleep. Like, on your back.
So like
We hit 6, which is good. I think we're gonna move on to. You want to do the hamstring? You want to grab that for incline? I think we're gonna move to the hammer strength incline isolation machine. So let's go over there. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on to our second exercise, which is gonna be this isolation. We're probably gonna do these for 2 sets, anywhere from 6 to 10, and go from there. And then I'm thinking we're gonna move on to, most likely gonna have to be pec deck just because everything's pretty busy. Let's just go as hard as we can. Okay. We got 6. I'm thinking on this next one, I'm gonna drop down from 145 to a 35, most likely. So let's go ahead and move on to our last exercise our second exercise for chest, which is going to be some type of press, but instead of doing the hammer strength, we're gonna do these cables because they ended up it became free. So we're just gonna do this for 1, and then we're gonna move over to some type of fly with these. So we'll see. Oh my god. Okay. Good. We hit it on that one. That's pretty good. I think yeah, it's the last one, and then we're gonna move over to some flies. We'll see. Okay. So we're gonna move over to some flies now for maybe 2 sets, and try to go as hard as we can on these. No mames. Oh my god. Okay. That last one was a little wonky. I was kind of fucking lopsided, which kind of sucked, but we'll fix it on the next one. Okay. Drop set. There's no way. Fuck. That was fucking heavy. I'm gonna do a drop set. I'm gonna do a drop set.
Huh?
I'm gonna do a drop set. Okay, quick drop set. Here's this one for another 3 to 4. Ah. Alright, that was the last one. Okay. Let's move on to our first tricep exercise, which is going to be some of these push-downs. We're going to do these for 3 sets. Keep it anywhere from 6 to 8 reps. And then I'm thinking we're going to move on to some single arms afterwards. But yeah, let's just go as hard as we can on these. And then, yeah, we'll see.
But now, so I'll go back and forth. I only just started getting back into weighted dips within the last couple weeks. Yeah. Feels fucking amazing. Yeah. But it's like when I take off on the weekends, what I'm getting back in on Mondays, I'm too raw, so I gotta kind of get back into it. Yeah. It's like, it's weird because like, I almost feel like you plateau a lot more to raw body weight, so you can kind of increase the either volume or intensity. But if you go for weighted, I can almost kind of strike a good balance of not fully straight, but also not fully back. Not too much intensity, but also not like.
Okay. We hit 7 for that one. We're probably gonna drop a little bit of weight because that one felt pretty heavy, and we want to make sure on the next one we get 8.
Yeah.
Nah, there's no way. Okay, so we got 7 on that one, which is pretty good because we matched it to the last one. I'm thinking we're gonna drop just a tiny bit more, maybe keep it around 50, which is still pretty good, and then hit that one for 8 for sure. All right. Okay. So
reps.
we start off with 55, move down to 52, and now we're at 50. We're gonna try to hit that one for eight for sure, and then we're gonna move on to some single arms.
Because when I first kind of started getting back into weighted dips, I would do my cockiness was here, and my muscles were like here, and so like I would feel just like I was gonna cruise the first set, and I would put like 25 pounder on here. I would get like good reps. First set, second set, I was gonna get like high. Yeah. I'm trying to think smart.
Okay, we're gonna pause at this bad boy and hit it for 3 to 4 more. I'm gonna take a 15-second break, just in case I fell on the 6th and 7th one. I just wanna take a break and make sure that I fell around the 8th.
Good, good, solid functional strength, evenly spread across the board. And so when I work out,
Alright, not much of a 15-second break, but whatever.
2 maybe 3 workouts with body like dips, push-ups, rows, pull-ups, something like that, and then I'll just squat for 3 or 4 sets. I'm good. Because I don't like nothing close to go hard, but it's like at the same time. I'd rather actually.
Fuck, okay. Nice. Let's move on to some single arms now. Yeah, let's go hard on that. Okay, let's do our second tricep exercise, which is going to be the single arm tricep push downs, and then we're going to move on to do some overhead. Start off with our left.
Fall of 19, and then spring of 20, Alfonso, the AD at the time. You know, right? So he just said, take over both programs. Do what you can do. You seem like you know your shit. I trust you got it. And then, what the problem was that, like, I grew up in a military environment, and so being able to do sports.
All right, I'll get 7 for that one.
One guy's not giving it
Let's hit 7 for these.
That's very near to the military. So, dude, because like in the summer of 20, the summer of 20, for part of like the spring program, I wanted to do a hose. Just like that for the SEAL program. But I wanted to do double days for 5 days straight. Yeah, 2 off. Shut up and join with the brothers. Let's take home and cut them out. And I got a little bit of pushback from parents on that. I realized that female parents are too much nurturing and out of their nature. And I knew I was really good.
All right, so we're on the other side.
Bro, it's like 3 and 41. I'm like, you know what, dude? As much as I fucking love the coaches, love the sport, and love my guys.
All right, we're gonna hit 3, so we're gonna hit 2.
Dude, it's like, yeah, it's funny how, like, I mean, obviously.
Okay, that was good. Let's do one more. Okay, let's move on to this last push down, and then let's go and let's do some overhead so we can move on to hamstrings and then cardio.
That's 3 scholarships that I can do. The only 2 that I can remember from 2012, basically in a time. Yeah, 2012 to 2021. 3 scholarships. I think there's one guy in my class. Wait, were you like Cole Grendel, Conor Garrett, and all those guys? Yeah, because they were like the only. Their JV team was like the only undefeated team, yeah, like since like 2007. Yeah. The autistic kid? Yeah.
Honestly, I barely got that. I almost don't want to count that, but it's okay. We hit it.
Okay. I gotta get this one out there.
Okay, nice, we mashed it. Let's go ahead and do those overhead tricep extensions like we mentioned. Let's move on to our last tricep, which is gonna be, I'm thinking 2 sets of these. We don't really gotta go too crazy. I think we did 3 sets of the push downs, 2 sets of the single arms, and now we're gonna do 2 sets of these. Keep it at what's that, 3, 5, 6, 7? Yeah, I think 7 is the sweet spot, to be honest. I don't think I need to do more than that already. I'm already pretty pumped. Fuck. Okay. I think we hit 7, which is good. That's what we're gonna stick to, and then do it for one more, and then switch over to some hamstrings. Let's do our last one. We're gonna start off with our left, and then match our left with our right. Oh my God. I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna just drop set this bad boy real quick. All right, let's go do some hamstrings. Let's move on to our first hamstring exercise, which is gonna be some seated curls. Hit this for, I'm thinking like around 6 to 8. Keep it around there. Let me just stretch real quick and then we'll start. Ah. Come on, one more. Fuck. Okay, we hit 8. We're gonna hit this for 2 more. Let's go ahead and move on to our second one so then we can go do some audios. I'm already pretty tired. Fuck. Okay. We hit it again, man. Okay. Let's go ahead and do our last one so we can go and do 2 sets of RDLs. Okay. That was 6. We're gonna take a quick pause and hit it for 1 more. Hit it for 3 to 4 more. Alright, that's right. Alright, we're done. Let's go do some RDLs. We're gonna hit this one for 2 sets. Keep it anywhere from 6 to 10 on this. I don't want to go any higher because then the likelihood of me getting hurt is a little bit higher.
Got your back in mind.
Okay. We hit 8. I'm thinking we're gonna go for one more. Hit for maybe like 6 to 8. And we still gotta do a little bit of cardio, which kind of fucking sucks, but it is what it is. That's it.
Okay, so Angel actually doesn't remember if we if we put the jackets back into the thing, so we're gonna find out once we get home to his house. But we did a new pose down today at this one spot that we posed down before. That's super dope. We're gonna keep using that spot whenever we have the chance, because you never know. Because sometimes it's it's like a parking space, and sometimes people are using the parking space, so you never know. Maybe the owner might kick us out, but until then, we're gonna keep posting there and showing you guys the pumps. Things are looking pretty crazy. We're making some videos today, so you already saw those. I hope you enjoyed them. If you like that specific spot for me to pose, me and Angel, let us know in the comments. So right now we're about to go drop them off. We destroyed chest, triceps, and hamstrings today. Man, everything this has been feeling really good. I'm hoping that it kind of just continues this way. We're on day 23 today. We're almost a month into the cut, which is awesome. I'm thinking around a month and like a quarter, I might like take off maybe like 100 calories, maybe 150. We'll see. We'll try to see what we can play with. We started off with some incline dumbbell work. That was pretty dope. And then we moved on to a isolation press for incline, and then we moved on to some flies. Actually, we ended up moving on to that press with the cable machine because Angel was able to snatch one up just on time, and then we moved on to some flies, which was awesome. So we did end up being able to use the machines that we wanted, which is awesome. So we're super stoked about that. And then we triceps felt super good today. I felt everything. Yeah, I think we did seven sets of triceps, if I'm not mistaken. 7 or 8. I don't even remember, man. Yeah, so tomorrow we're going to be doing shoulder and back. So we'll see how that's feeling. Tomorrow's gonna be day 24, and then yeah, we're just gonna get home. Man, we ate a little bit more earlier today. I think we ate, I forget how many calories we have, but we have around 900 calories left, and we typically have around like 1200 to 1100 calories around this time. So we ate just a tiny bit more. No biggie. We're just going to play around with the macros and throw and then kind of just meet our goal. I typically stay around the 200 mark for protein, around the 195 to 200, and that's the average that I stay on. And then my carbs, like I've already mentioned, I stay around like 260, 270, and then my fats around 40 to 50. It kind of just bounces. It just kind of depends on the day, but I always stay in around the 2400 mark for calories, or a little bit less. Sometimes like 50 calories less or something like that. It just kind of depends. And I'm thinking that tomorrow we're most likely going to do some pull-ups. I'm thinking that that's going to be the move. We're going to do pull-ups for maybe 2 sets or 3 sets. We'll see how they're feeling, and then also how packed it is, because if it's also super, super packed, we might not even be able to do pull-ups. We might even have to do a lat pull-down of some sort. Tomorrow we're still getting a haircut, so that's also something to look forward to. We're finally getting a haircut. So we're going to be getting a haircut tomorrow. It's going to be a bit of a busy day. I have a chiropractor appointment. My back is still hurting a little bit, so not even a little bit, it's still hurting. My back is still hurting, so we're going to see how it's been feeling for the next couple of weeks. I asked the chiropractor told me that I can still do the same movements as I'm doing. I can still work out, so I'm going to keep doing that. And he said that I should be feeling better in the next couple of weeks, so we'll see how it goes. But until then, I'm going to keep seeing him. I'm going to let him know that, like, hey man, I need to feel good again. You know, I can't, my back can't be hurting. All right, so we're gonna drop off Angel, go home, eat something, edit today's lift, and watch a little bit of Prison Break, most likely. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed today's workout. I'll see you tomorrow.